things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far.
It is about now 30 degrees colder in here than it is outside, you fucking pussy.
It's 90 degrees out.
To fall, to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
What's up, guys? The camera is shakier than normal. It's because that stupid camera mount holder thing is garbage. I can't get it to stop rattling and making a bunch of noise. So I'm just holding it. Gonna finally start working on this, or start back up working on this. We're gonna get these coils out. My dumbass was in a rush to put this together, and I forgot to put the dust guards or heat shields, whatever you want to call them, on. So I gotta take this all back apart because I'm a dumb fuck. They're over here. I just painted them. I couldn't find them new, so that's what they are. Just gotta put those on. But the thing that sucks is that you can't put them on without taking out the hub bearing, which you gotta take the coils off, which you gotta take the axle out to get this behind there. So that's what we're gonna do today. See, it's gonna suck ass. They bolt up back here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to figure out these brakes. Finally, gonna actually do it. Here, we'll just see if this will hammer out right now. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna hammer out. Alright, I'll bring you guys back if I get it out. I can't hold the camera and move this around and all that fun shit. See you guys in a second. I don't know, I might heat it up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I fuck this up because it doesn't fit anyways if I can't get that out. Alright, I'm gonna start taking these coils off. Taking this front end back apart, get the front end finished. And then start on these stupid brakes. Last time these junk ass coils will be in here. Super excited about that. Junk. Finally got all apart. Only took an hour. Nah, I mean, it really did take an hour, but I was on the phone with Thomas. Here we go, put this on. All this work, just put this shield on. Guys, I am pumped about these. Like, I know they're just BC, and they're pretty cheap, but to actually have coilovers for this car is like the best thing about my day so far. Especially if they fit. Now, I've been this far, and they not fit on other ones. Like I said, I've had 3 different types of coilovers that have come and they've not been for this car. I'm fucking stoked, guys. They're on, they fit, at least up front. They're not loose, they're actually super tight. It's a pain in the ass to get them in. I'm sweating my ass off, honestly. But they're in. Alright, I'm really embarrassed to say this. I've literally spent 45 minutes to an hour walking around the shop, throwing a little hissy fit, kicking shit, because I was looking for the caliper bracket that the caliper hooks to when the front doesn't have a bracket. It just bolts to the back, the knuckle, and that's it. I was sitting here, for those of you that don't know what bracket I'm talking about, this is for the rear. You have this bracket that hooks to your knuckle or spindle, whatever you want to call it, and then your caliper bolts to that, and it holds everything in place. But with the front having like those Brembo style brakes, it doesn't have a bracket. Like here, I'll show you a little better right here. See, this will go right here. And then this will bolt onto that. And then that kind of floats around in there up top. But the front don't have that. Figured I'd tell you. Pretty fucking embarrassing. Don't know why I'm telling you that. That's so satisfying to get those brakes clipped in. Like after all this time, it's the most satisfying feeling ever. I still need to get a cotter key and nuts for these. And I'm done on this side. After I hook up this brake line and get nuts. I ordered nuts and bolts from Fastenal 3 months ago. They got the bolts a week late, so they gave them to me for free and said that they were going to give me the nuts too in a week. It's been a few months for sure. So fuck Fastenal. Don't go there and order anything if you need it immediately, because they don't give a fuck. I'm gonna start the other side. I don't know if I'm gonna film it. I mean, I might here and there. It's all the same shit as what you just seen. By the way, if you are installing these coilovers that have adjustment on them, make sure you set them in there like that so they can adjust left to right. I was in a rush again. I wasn't paying attention. Like a dumbass. This side's all about together. Over here. Gonna tighten everything up. Put the caliper on. And then we're gonna start on the back. Hopefully get the back done today. What's up, guys? It's now the next day. I am on my way to go pick up now the it'll be the 4th set of shoes. I was just gonna reuse the old ones and use new hardware, but as you can see, I've messed with them so much they're starting to fall apart, so that's not gonna happen. Supposedly Advance says they got the right ones now, so we're gonna run, get those, hopefully get this car all back together today. Probably not though, but that's what I'm hoping for. See you in the car. It's a nice shitty day out today, guys. And this street that I chose is like horrible in the Mercedes right now, because Mercedes got them summer tires on, semi-slicks or whatever the hell you want to call them. All I do is hydroplane everywhere, so this video doesn't get uploaded because I got in another fucking accident. Like I said, we're gonna go to Advance Auto, get shoes, emergency brake shoes, again, 4th time, and hopefully the pin's the right size. We gotta do that. Oh shit, the guy that had the car before me put on the cheapest steel braided brake lines in the world. Like seriously, the cheapest things ever. This completely fell apart, moving the brake caliper around up front, so I need to get brake lines, which I don't want to go, I don't know, I really don't want to go back to rubber when there's already steel on there, you know. But I mean, I only drove the car once, so it's not like I'll really know the difference in the brake pedal. But it'll still be cool to get brake lines again, especially since I'm going to replace them. I just can't find them. I looked last night. All they got is the inner braided brake line up for the front on Rock Auto. They don't have like the outer, the brake line that connects to the caliper. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I completely forgot all about that. Alright, I'll see you guys at Advance. I don't really think there's anything else. Oh yeah, I got to get some hose to loop the power steering line that went to the rear steering, because I got the rear steering delete kit, but it just leaves those power steering lines wide open, so you just pump out power steering fluid. I don't know, they should have like at least gave you a piece of hose or something to loop it. I mean, they literally could have included a 6-inch piece of hose and you could just loop them, take that back together and everything would have been fine. So I gotta figure that out, what I'm gonna do about that. And then I gotta run the power and ground to the trunk, because I'm gonna put the battery in the trunk. I need to get like a battery mount kit. I still got a lot of shit to do, but it should be like able to roll and stop hopefully today, so I'm not sitting here pulling it around with the four-wheeler, crashing it into shit like I did the past 2 times. But for those of you that are mad, I actually got a lot of comments from you guys, and just people talking shit even on other people's channels about how I wrecked the Vr4. I didn't wreck it. I was pulling it with a four-wheeler. If you go back and watch my videos, the one time it was recording, the chain snapped loose and then wrapped around the rear bumper, and all it did was dent that. That'll pop right back out with some hot water. If not, you can just pick a bumper up. You can still get that from the dealer. And the front was already needed replaced, because when I bought it, if you go back and look, or those of you that remember, when I bought it, the front was already melted because the guy turned on a space heater in his garage and had it pointed right at the front of the car because he was working on it, and he melted the shit out of the front bumper, so it already needed a new bumper. And I don't know, I wasn't recording when this part happened, but the chain jerked loose again, and it was going down the hill over by the shop, and it was going through the yard down the hill towards a tree. So I just hurried up and ran the four-wheeler up in front of it, jumped off the four-wheeler, and had it hit the four-wheeler's wheels. So it hitting the four-wheeler's wheels fucked up the front bumper, but it's better than it hitting a tree and smashing the whole front end and dash bar and everything. It just rode up over top the four-wheeler and smushed the shit out of the bumper. I think that's a lot better than letting it smack a tree. For those of you that are all pissed off saying I wrecked it, I think I saved it. Alright guys, I'm leaving. Advanced, they had them. I'm stoked. It was kind of a rip-off. Over $100 for a pack of lug nuts that weren't aluminum. I actually found steel lug nuts. I kept finding aluminum ones. I refused to use aluminum lug nuts. And brake shoes. A real big rip-off when everyone else was 14 bucks, but they were all wrong. Guess you gotta pay for the right shit. I'm gonna go stop at this camera store up here and maybe get a better camera. I forgot all about this camera store. There's like some professional video and picture store up here. I don't fucking know what it's called. Like I said, I'm gonna go check it out, see if I can upgrade from this GoPro, since all it does is rattle and make noise. Improve this video and audio quality for you. I'll see you guys either in that camera store or back at the house. Alright guys, well this is what I got. Hopefully it gives us a little better quality, huh? I'm excited. I just gotta remember that this isn't waterproof like the GoPro. Look what I got. You guys almost let me forget. I had to stop and get these nuts from Fastenal and washers. And I got the cotter keys. I'm impressed with myself. Usually I run around like an idiot. Usually I get all the way home and have to come all the way back out, but this time I remembered. What's up guys? So this is the new camera. Hopefully shit looks better, it's not so shaky. I don't really know how to mess with anything yet. I don't know what frames I'm using or anything like that. Just the auto shit that it came with. Here's the new parts. Got lug nuts. Pretty sure I already went through all this. Finally got the right brakes. So we're gonna do that. There's the Vr4. Shit's done. There it is. Gotta put these brakes together and take out that ugly ass coilover and get new brake lines. There it is. Oh shit. There it is, guys. You guys don't know how excited I am to have this back together. It's been maybe a half hour. It was a pain in the ass to fight those springs, but it's on there. Alright, I'm gonna start the other side. I'm fucking pumped, man. Alright. This is what I'm dealing with. This is the old shoe from the other side. Can't get this bracket off. This bracket right here has gotta come off to go on the new one. Been a half hour. PB Blaster. Beating the shit out of it back and forth. It's fucking seized on there. I don't know. There it is. Oh shit, you guys can see it. Gotta take the coil out. And we're fucking good to go, boys. This is not a job you want to do by yourself. Shit was so hard. Just a bunch of like almost getting in and then spring go popping off. I'm sure a bunch of you guys know what I'm talking about. Pain in the ass. Alright, I'm gonna load this down, switch the coil. Alright guys. We're good. Junk ass shit out. Decent shit, I guess. I don't really know. I've never had them before. And emergency brakes are done. I gotta get rotors. The old rotors for the rear are junk. I got a few more things to do. I gotta do that power steering line. And I gotta clean up this mess. Those of you that have been following this from the beginning know that this is just a nightmare. These are cheap lines. These are like for RC cars or something. He got it like the hobby shop. This is the boost controller right there, so I think that's my problem. Some people said it might be bad solenoids because I'm only getting up to like 8 pounds of boost. Sometimes I have hit 10 when I was really on it, but it should be putting out like 16. And he used speaker wire for all like the grounds and just junk ass shit everywhere, and I've put too much time and money into this car not to at least clean this up. And then I'm probably going to get, I just don't know, man. I don't want to get an intercooler and then like upgrade the turbos, or I don't know, it's gonna suck. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is it. Leave it in the comments if you guys like this camera more. That's it. See ya.
It doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.